Dog, what's going on? Oh shit.
Over here! Agent! Meet me at the gate.
Priority mission highlighted. Proceed to the marker.
The Davidson 2, yes. You said it, brother.
Agent! Follow me! I need Ragnar! Jump over it! Right!
Hostile threat detected. Take cover.
Got it, behind that barrier! Grenade! They keep coming! What's happening? Hold the line!
Not yet. I am not a pro yet.
Watch your flank!
Fuckers got me on both sides. Do something.
Shit, gotta help him.
Okay.
Someone check the perimeter!
See to those barricades, and have someone radio for patrols to be on the lookout for stragglers. Some of those bastards got away.
Recommendation after recommendation I keep getting from the channel.
Attack so soon.
What's up,
You
dude?
okay? If this keeps up, we're gonna have to relocate. Come on, help me with this. We're stretched too thin to protect everyone here. Not again.
Get to the waterfront!
That can't be right.
Life's been good, man. Life's been good. Can't complain. Can't complain. And no, I don't know much about cartoon ducks, as you're aware.
This is a distress code. The coordinates for Washington, D.C. How is this possible?
Get down! Everybody get down!
What's up, Twain?
Someone has to stay. We can't just leave these people here. Whatever happened, it needs to be fixed or it's all over. You go! I'll do what I can here. Go!
TBH, I don't quite remember. I remember you introduced some characters
free Wi-Fi.
that I wasn't too familiar with.
When those were taken from us, we survived.
Yeah.
When communications broke down, the trains stopped and the internet went dark. We survived.
But when the pharmacies were looted and hospitals shut down, asthma became lethal. And with no police to protect you, did you own a gun?
Did your neighbor?
Some survived.
Tony got Jeopardy for PS2. Get Carl over for the episodes, but we played as a team. You, me, and Tone are gonna do it in a versus
And now, for the first time in
fashion.
centuries,
For the real
What
fun.
we
Nice, dude.
is
That sounds cool.
truly what we need.
Goldie
In the face of
O'Gilt.
disaster,
Name sounds familiar, but
we
no, I
helped
don't
each
remember who she was.
We built new communities in the ruins of the old. We
Multi-tap.
adapted. We survived.
Back in the day when there wasn't wireless
Established a
controllers.
new normal. But there are also those who build nothing, create nothing.
Hyenas.
Yeah, I thought you had one too. Maybe that was for a different system,
They've
but
made our world
who knows?
bleed. But we don't stand alone. A brave few have sworn to protect us and save what remains.
They
unite us.
Remind us that we are one people. They are our shield and our light. But if that light goes out,
Well, you got 2 hours, buddy.
Who can save us then?
It's been 7 months since the outbreak.
Suppose you could have forgotten it. I know, I probably would have
We
forgotten
still
it.
live in fear of the virus, the green poison. The real danger is out there, waiting.
So, you didn't miss much. It's just you get a distress call from DC, so then you respond. That's all. They don't really imply whether or not this is supposed to be your character from the Division 1. Presumably it's not. You know what I didn't like, though, is they didn't give me the option to import my character model, because that would have been kind of cool, because then at least I could just pretend it was the original guy, but oh well. Oh, yep, that sounds about right. Around when he was 30. Yeah, that definitely would have been tight. I've heard that their model of DC is really fucking accurate, apparently. You've been to DC, right, Twain? I thought I was gonna like New York, or I mean, I thought I was gonna miss New York way more than I do playing this game. But I mean, I still like New York a lot as a setting, but this one has been pretty cool so far.
The base of operations is under attack. Hostile forces have breached our southern perimeter. We are in need of
Mountain of Clancy, because of supposed prophecy he discovered in Africa, which you mentioned last stream. Yes, you did. Gotta reach the White House lawn.
You don't have to keep beating him. I'm pretty sure he's dead. I want to make sure. I'm tearing him to pieces!
Oh.
Who do you think you are?
Oh, Twain, there's an explanation for why he would be 130 years old. Maybe Awesome Possum can enlighten us on that one. That I do remember. Spent about 5 years there after realizing there was a gold rush that was beginning to get into action during 1918. So it was actually true. Yes, it is.
Division agents heading north toward the White House. Looks like they've cut down a group of hyenas and are headed this way.
Agent, if you can hear us on this frequency, keep pushing forward and blindside these bastards.
Oh, well then there's always that. There's one. In the cartoons of the DuckTales reboot, there was some explanation of this being stuck in sap or a timeless dimension for somewhere around 50 years. I misremembered. I thought for some reason you said he was in like cryo sleep or something. There he is. Oh shit. Alright. Or how did he survive if he got stuck in sap? I didn't realize the DuckTales also was a multiverse. And this is the new base of operations, the fucking White House. I'm gonna mute the mic for a moment.
Thanks for the help. Hey, over here. You should check in with Manny, our coordinator. Upstairs in the
Alright, I'm back.
And come by here if you ever need help with your tech.
Like right now? Nope, apparently not. Anyways, around the time of the gold rush, Scrooge had run into a couple of... Oh, upstairs. Snitchy faces he had to watch out for, as Scrooge had already been well known for his past events, I would imagine.
This is you. Welcome to DC. I'm Manny. I run comms. I'm guessing the division alert brought you here? Damn glad to see you. Let me show you exactly how screwed we are.
So I tried to make my character model look pretty douchey. I hope I was successful.
Imploded, the city's become a playground for murderous fuckheads. There are several main factions, and a whole lot of bottom feeders sucking up whatever the big dogs miss. A few civilian settlements are still holding out against all this villainy.
Uzi64, what's up, man? Thanks for joining.
Been able to provide, especially since the division network went dark. That's Kelso. She's one of the last surviving agents in DC. She's operating out of the theater settlement on a priority mission. You should go check in with her. If anyone knows how to get these systems back online, it's her. Oh, and introduce yourself to the locals while you're at it. It'll comfort them to know there's a new sheriff in town.
Oh shit, new sheriff.
By the way, Agent, head downstairs and check in with the quartermaster. He can get you set up with some division tech. You're gonna need the edge.
Which fucking which skill do I want? Pulse is fucking useless apparently. What the hell do I want? Maybe the drone? Bombardier, the fixer. I don't know. Hive. This is helpful. Auto revive, that's kind of cool. I might want something offensive. Let's do flame turret. I like that. I haven't tried that yet, actually. He eventually moved further up the mountains to position a camp for himself during his months of mining. He even came across a mammoth frozen in ice as he was making his way through a shortcut in a glacier. It's a hell of a discovery. Use shade tech to unlock shit. Hold square to unlock. Oh, second weapon. There we go. That's all I got for now.
Here you go. Best gear in the city. Come take a look.
Oh yeah, since I got the fucking special edition, I got some exotic weapons that I can use. Let's try the Ruthless. I didn't use that very much in my other guy. Let's fucking give it a try. We got some knee pads. We'll put those on real quick. I'll try not to spend too much time screwing around with stuff like this. Okay. Strongholds, settlements, activities. There's plenty to do in this this time around. Plenty to do. Oh, time to go to the theater. We are going to shoot some people in the Division. Not real people, but NPC people.
The neighborhoods you'll be moving through are hyena territory. They're a bunch of vicious assholes who prey on the weak and vulnerable and kill for kicks. And they destroy whatever they can't steal for themselves. They've been an especially serious problem for the theater settlement. Given our situation, we need the help of the settlements.
I'm drinking a passion fruit IPA, and my fiance wouldn't touch it because it smells like marijuana.
But don't forget that we have to get the Shade Network back to full strength.
I think it's pretty
good. In a lot
good.
of places, the Division has been the only thing holding people together. But where DC is the
So this gun is weird. It's supposed to have like a, they call it a binary trigger, where you pull it and it fires, and then you release it and it fires again. Oh shit, he's right up here.
Fucker's right in my face! I'm gonna fuck you up now.
It's kind of weird to use. Where is this dude? Look at this dude. There he is. Where's he at? Come on now. What?
Not now.
Dude, this thing is fucking weird, dude. I feel like it's something I'm just gonna have to get used to. If you're ever wondering why Scrooge wears glasses on him everywhere he goes, it's because he's using freezing cold weather. Messed up his eyesight big time. Okay, well I just figured he was like the rest of us and just needed glasses. But that's a good explanation though. Twain, what did you say you have access to now? Alright, I can't use this thing. That will be primary, but this shotgun is fucking beast. And Twain, I know you hate shotguns, but give this one a chance.
Portable electronic device.
How the fuck do you have access to the Division 2? Did you buy it? I mean, that would be a logical explanation, but... Assuming they're within a reasonable range, this fucking... lullaby can one-shot him, dude. Where you at, dude? It doesn't kick at all. Much at all. Let's see. Tonight's stories are mainly about Scrooge, considering I'm going to chat about the Doug and McDowd family. All sorts of Scrooge. Mac bought it. Oh, nice. That's cool. And you got it on PS4, I take it? Let's kill these fools here. Very nice, dude. Alright, cool. We can start a clan now. Actually, you need minimum 4, so I'll have to find a other person, but... It'd be pretty tight, though. Yeah, I gotta admit, they were, there was only a handful in the division that were, like, okay, and if you didn't like them, I mean, they just didn't work, man. Sweet, dude. Oh, did I? I don't think I did come to the wrong part of town. I think you came to the wrong part of town. Oh, shit. How the fuck did I get 3 holsters from this dude? Oh, shit. Let me take a second to read some of this chat. Shotguns fell off hard and started to hate them in every game. It's the main reason he had to get a loan from a man named Slopey Slick. Yep, you told me about Slopey Slick. That's a horrible name, by the way. Couldn't get anywhere near that, which was obviously unfair, but yeah. Well, I mean... If you don't like him, you don't like him. I mean, like, I really like scout rifles in Destiny, but in here, they got a lot better as compared to... Well, they really didn't have them at all in Division 1. They only had marksman rifles, which, you know, handled poorly, as they should, because you're supposed to hit people with 1 or 2 shots, and that's it. Anyways, they actually have scout rifles in here. They just call them single-shot assault rifles, and they're pretty good, but they're still... I can't get into them as much as I liked them in Destiny. But gunplay in that game is quite a bit different than it is in here. So that makes sense. Yeah, they balance it out because they damage per round kind of falls somewhere between a semi-auto marksman rifle and a assault rifle. So I mean, you know, I didn't even know there was a dude. Whoops. Oh shit! Can't even hit him, dude. Oh my god, my cat's going crazy. Eventually he was able to pay back his loan little by little with the gold dust he found during the first year or two in Klondike. Very nice. Wish I could have struck some gold, man. But it was what 300 years too late.
Goal detected.
I don't have time to watch this echo. I don't want to stand still for 8 minutes, but it's a sad story.
You're coming up on the theater settlement. The woman who runs it is named Odessa Sawyer. Try to stay on her good side.
Ooh, purple. So, admittedly, I haven't gotten that far in the game on my main file, but settlements, I don't know if there's gonna be more than this one, but there's the White House, which is the base of operations. There's this one, which is a proper settlement. But like so far, I haven't encountered any other ones. You have control points, but so I don't know if this is gonna be the only settlement or if there's just only like one or two more that I haven't seen yet. But I thought it was an interesting addition. Oh, is that right?
If you're looking for Agent Kelso, she just left. I should have gone with her. But I'd only slow her down.
Got some whiskey.
I know you got your own problems to deal with. But them hyena motherfuckers took my little girl. To get to me. If you can help,
Spring of 1898 or 99, he'd mined through the mountain enough until he came across a spot close to his cabin where tiny pieces of gold have been discovered. Very nice. Makes it easy.
Over here, Agent.
Hi there.
Oh, there's oh, let's go up the... Oh, you never heard of the Division? What shit, it came out like 4 years ago or something like that, the first one. I don't know if you're familiar with looter shooters at all, but it came out like maybe a year after Destiny. Maybe not even, but something like that. It had a lot of the same kind of problems that other looters had, where, you know, there wasn't a lot of end game. Some of the, you know, I actually, and most people would agree, that the story was pretty well fleshed out, as I would expect from a Tom Clancy game. But yeah, I mean, so this dude bioengineers a extremely deadly version of, even deadlier version of smallpox, and releases it on cash, dollar bills, on Black Friday in Manhattan. So it spreads really quickly, and a large percentage of the population dies, and the mortality rate is like 60%, something like that. So, I mean, a lot of people die. So many that they have to turn Central Park into a mass grave, among other things. They create the Dark Zone, which is like a forced quarantine area. They put the walls up and lock the gates, and anybody infected has to stay inside. And it's pretty fucked up if you think about it. I mean, when, you know, thousands of people are dying a day. it's a pretty heavy situation to be in. But yeah, gameplay was cool. The game was initially gameplay-wise, people were a little confused because, I mean, similar to other looter shooters, you know, they weren't really expecting this kind of game to be, you know, I guess as RPG-like. So they complained about bullet sponges, and they kind of revamped the balancing a little bit, and it started to play a little bit more like a proper tactical shooter, and it regained a lot of its player base after a while too, after they added some endgame content and did that rebalancing. Now, after they released this one, people are starting to say that this is how a looter should be. Like, they really, I'm happy Massive learned their lesson. They fixed everything, most everything. Come on, peek your head up. There we go. Let's catch up on some chat here real quick. He had to go into town to get proper claim on the pot he dug up, obviously, but while he was there, he also decided to go to the post office and found out he got a letter from home. However, while avoiding the streets of thugs, he was unfortunately knocked from behind by none other than Slopey Slick himself. Of course, that slimy motherfucker. Soon after, he had chained Scrooge to a pole in his own building while stealing the papers to his claim, as well as the letter received from home. Very fucking nice. So what happened to him?
Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
Forgive me, I try to explore a lot in this game, and ooh, AK-47s hit pretty hard, but they're not super stable. We'll give it a try anyways. Let's see, you got some upgraded stuff. All right.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Attack. It might be a diversion, so be ready. You want some of this? Kill me so easy.
Damn.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Yeah, Uzi, I don't know if no problem, man. I don't know if you've ever played looters before, but if they're your thing, it's worth giving a try, because you can probably get it for pretty cheap now that this one's out. And it's definitely worth putting some time in. And actually, a hidden gem within the game is the survival mode. If you like kind of games, like, I guess people have compared it to PUBG, like where you gear up as you go. Or even you have that aspect in Fortnite, even where you just kind of pick up weapons and well, the armor and tech in this case as you go. And but there is like a sense of urgency because you're in the middle of a blizzard and you're infected with sepsis. So, you know, if you don't move fast, then you'll die. But yeah, it's really fucking cool, man. A lot of people liked it, but it didn't get as much attention as I think it should have. shit. Oh, brother, they got it on multiple systems. So you're good there. I'm pretty sure it's on PC. Yes, it definitely is on PC. Oh, let's fucking shoot this guy. God damn, he just won't die. That's better. Shit. Another cool thing they changed in this game is you have kind of a set amount of health that can regenerate over a period of time. But your armor now improves, and instead of health kits, you have armor kits. And you need to spend a short amount of time using that armor kit to repair your armor.
Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
So, adds like a little bit of shred of realism to the game. I thought it was pretty cool. Soon after, Slopey brought him over to the police and went back to the spot where he had discovered gold was lying up. Skull was likely laying about. Like Apex. Oh, is that how I downloaded it, but I still have not played Apex yet. But I actually haven't played PUBG either. But yeah, if armor is something that you have to repair over time, then yeah, it's a little bit like that. I mean, after you end a firefight, of course, your armor automatically repairs, but while you're in the engagement, you have to stay on top of keeping it repair. As if he hadn't taught him enough, Slopey had read the letter out loud, only for Scrooge to realize the letter was about his mother having just died. Oh, that's great. This pissed Scrooge all the way to the tip of the world until he literally ripped out of his chains while beating... Oh my god, a duck broke out of some chains. Impressive. Slopey and his men and destroying the entire building Slopey owned. Gotcha, okay. Alright. Ooh, gun case. In the bathroom, of all places. That giant-ass gun case holding a pistol. But an improvement nonetheless. Oh, here's an example of, I'll play with this one for a bit, of a, kind of a scout rifle, Twain, if you're still here. Oh, shit. Oh, no, this one's burst, that's right. I forgot. In real life, the M16, I think, has burst function on it, too. Which, actually, these seem to behave a little bit better in this game, too. Previously, they were kind of trash. So, kind of like a pulse rifle, if you will. Shit, I actually kind of like this. I actually don't think I've used the M16 until now. Let's see, I think the USC has a single shot. Let's give that a try. However, the discovery of gold also brought on some cases of thieves as well, especially since Scrooge went into town and showed off his discovery to the town folk. That was a mistake. And one of his sneaky thieves was none other than Goldie O'Gilt. Oh, jeez. Of course I don't have a key for that. Anything up here? Ooh, refill. Extra armor kit, there we go. Refill the ammo. You know, in this... Thanks, dude. Appreciate you stopping by. I'll wait a little bit.
I'll give you cover.
You know, this UMP-45 is not the gun I would have expected to be single shot, especially considering the other game it was a submachine gun, I think. At least that's what they classified it as. She invited Scrooge one time to join her for a cup of coffee, and the next thing he knew, when he drank a cup of it, he was in a snowdrift 6 miles from the town with the gold nowhere in sight. Jesus Christ. What a grifter. Eventually, he tracked Goldie down in a local pub in the town, and after beating up a few of the men protecting her, he literally carried her and brought her to his cabin. Okay. Through the door.
I just found an ammo stockpile. I'm gonna detonate it.
I mean, you can't use any of that? Shit. Got him. Oh shit.
That's what
Damn!
dumb sons of bitches.
Doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blast did a lot of damage.
From there, he forced Goldie to work for him for a few months with mining as a way of teaching her a lesson of a hard day's work and earn rather than a simple snatch and grab. Fair enough. She could have gone to prison, I suppose. So she got off easy. There he is. Shit, man, I'm really liking these single shots this time around. I'm not even that far in the other file. Oh man, I forgot I gotta calibrate the emojis for this guy. Ooh-wee! Oh shit. Oh damn! Where you at, buddy? I'm fucked now, huh? But of course, the thought of simply stealing the golden goose nugget, and running off with it did cross Goldie's mind, to no surprise. But after learning about it, Scrooge's struggles and his life of labor starting ever since 10, leaving home at only 13, she couldn't help but feel... Hold that thought. How do you like me now, bitch? Ever since I was 10 and leaving home at only 13, she couldn't help but feel at least somewhat sympathetic for him. Well, I would certainly hope so. Shit, maybe some respect too. Ooh, good thing I looked in here. A vector. Life up on that mountain, though, still wasn't exactly 4 stars. In fact, probably not even 1 star. Heck, when they made a cup of tea, the pouring turned into an icicle. Jeez, didn't even realize it was that cold.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Oh yeah! Enjoy this! Won't be anything left of you! Hurts, doesn't it?
Very nice. Oh, let's blow up that propane tank and oh shit! Oh, gotta pick that up. Wait a second. Oh my god, really? Knew something was wrong. That's right. But of course, with a man like Slopey Slick still looking around, Scrooge wasn't going to be able to hang on to the gold so easily. I mean, if only we could live in a world where motherfuckers like that would just leave well enough alone. But no. Oh. Alright. We're going to the final area now. Excuse me. Okay. We're going to try to take a bit of a calculated approach here. Let's see. Slopey ended up having discussions with the saloon owner about opportunities to retrieve Goldie again since Goldie was a showgirl for this owner's saloon. He told him that if he were able to get Goldie back, it would make headlines all around America and whatnot for his supposed heroic acts. Supposed.
Let's do this.
Yes, let's. Oh, come on, peek your head up again. Oh, shit. There he is. This is not playing out exactly like it did last time, that's for sure. Yeah, I really like the armor system they got for the big dudes this time around. You have to destroy the armor on them. And if you don't, you won't do any damage to them. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of similar to what you used to, where you just got to keep plugging away at them. But this time, I mean, it's like if you knock his helmet off, oh! 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 But, yeah, if you keep plugging away, you can, like, knock away individual pieces of armor, so it's like if you focus on his helmet, eventually his helmet will break or fall off, and then you can just hit his dome, you know, or if you, like me, because I'm terrible at aiming, just aim for center mass, you'll bust off his chest armor, and then you just focus on keep focusing on his chest, you'll be able to do damage then, because nothing else is, you know.
What's going on? She's in shock.
Everything else is covered around the
I'll
chest.
bring her down when she's fit to move. Let's meet at the theater later.
Especially if they plan to build a new saloon in Dawson where the mountains were where Goldie and Scrooge were currently positioned. Eventually, from the word around town, they were able to track down Goldie and Scrooge's location of the cabin when they ended up having to first run in. With Scrooge, though, it didn't turn out well for them, so he swung any object he could find at them with perfect aim. With perfect aim, of course. And also impressing Goldie. I'm so good at only knocking a helmet off. Very nice.
Heads up. You've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Oh my god, that reminds me. And
I got Eleanor.
Splinter Cell Blacklist, like, at some point in time, enemies would get helmets on. So you'd have to fucking shoot the helmets off. So it's just like, get this loud ding, and then the helmet goes flying. Shit, in Metal Gear Solid 5 they had helmets on after a while too. Took a lot more to knock them off though. Oh shit.
Odessa on the line.
Boom.
Patch her in. Odessa? Kelso has some news for you.
We got Eleanor. Is she okay? She's okay. I'm bringing her home.
Oh, God. Oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
See you soon.
Nevertheless, after Scrooge, let's fucking fast travel. Nevertheless, after Scrooge had dealt with the man attacking him, Goldie was kidnapped by the man attempting to retrieve Goldie back. The chase began with Scrooge riding on 2 caribous, and then soon after turning into an ice sledding incident on top of a lake that had started to crack on all ends. Oh shit. All right. Oh, one thing I really liked that they did, which was probably doesn't matter to anybody else in the world, but as far as I always knew, the AUG was supposed to be an assault rifle because it was chambered for at least 5.56, which is not something you would find in a submachine gun, if I'm not mistaken. Don't fucking ask me, I'm not a gun expert. But anyways. Always liked that rifle. Like bullpups. Let's see. What do we got for secondary? Okay, well, I guess that'll be the primary for now. That'll stay the number 2. Let's mark all the junk here. Alright. Well, let's see what we got in our field proficiency cache. Luckily, Scrooge is able to save Goldie in the Golden Goose Egg just before the ice pieces approach to the waterfall. However, when Scrooge and Goldie returned to the cabin, Goldie noticed there was already men inside planning a sneak attack on Scrooge. Jesus, they don't fucking let up, do they? Oh, there we go. That's very nice. What else we got here? This is not very good. You're pretty good.
Like that last track. Welcome back to Rooftop. Listen up. There are rumors that there are wild edible plants in the river and in the abandoned park. Cattails are plentiful near water. The roots are edible and the tops can be used for kindling. So, this is definitely the key. It's that time again. I can never remember.
Okay. So now they got something called some projects where you just gotta donate some shit, and then that helps add shit to the settlement. Kind of cool, another activity to focus on. But Goldie wasn't thinking unrealistically because she knew how capable Scrooge was taking them on, so instead she was forced to use her secret weapon to keep Scrooge out of the focus. What is her secret weapon? I gotta hear it.
And a bright yellow center. Kind of like the kind of game.
You want a deal? I want a deal too. Let's do some business.
Sell this junk.
It's a pleasure dealing with you in bulk. Thanks for the deal.
Now, for my favorite part of the show.
Oh, yes. We can send this young lady to the White House now.
I'm Anaya. I'm going to be helping out at the base of operations with equipment fabrication. It's a pleasure to meet you.
She kissed Scrooge as if he didn't need any help already. He's already whooping ass and fucking finding gold and shit.
More dead batteries. Shit. If we can't power our comms, sooner or later it's gonna bite us. We've had some reports of hyenas at Odia's office. Maybe they know something we don't. There's still some useful tech there. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a look.
Alright. Let's talk to this person over here. So yeah, now these guys give you missions.
Hey, Agent.
Hey,
lost
Agent.
contact with a few people who've been living in a deserted library around here. We have reports of a lot of hyena activity in the area. Can you check it out?
Sure.
We now have a working barbecue. And better food in your stomach is gonna go a long way towards putting a smile on your face.
That, however, knocked him to the ground cold, and the sheriff's finally allowed Goldie access
For a while after the crisis,
to return back to the saloon. Jesus.
At least they did until the hyenas came. Those gardens could be what we're looking for. I think it's about time we took them.
It's worse than ever, Odessa. We're barely holding things together.
What am I supposed to do?
Help us!
I am helping. I am helping. Just not the way you want me to.
We need you out there again. Your leg wouldn't stop you.
It's not about that.
I know it isn't. But if we fail...
All right! All right.
I will be back in just
We
a
could
second.
probably spare some people.
I'll be outside.
She said you did your part. I won't forget it.
Sorry about that. Had to use the can. Main missions. Skill unlocks. Recruit new staff. Staff services. Shade tech, shade tech, shade tech. End tutorial. Let's catch up on chat here. While the sheriff knocked him out. Worded that one weirdly. I see. Okay. Anyways, this gave Goldie the chance to take Scrooge's case of valuables. Jesus! I thought she was coming around with the golden goose egg kept inside of it. However, when she was looking inside of it, she noticed that Scrooge had put a lock of Goldie's hair, something cut off her by accident during the fight, inside of his case in a sealed envelope. That's not creepy or anything. Oh, yeah, let's oof, flare gun. Nice. So now we can call for help when we assault the strong point. Where's the frigging stairs? Let's go unlock that safe house now. That's when she realized Scrooge had truly thought of her. Okay, so maybe she is coming around a little bit.
This time last year, I'd be prepping for a big party.
Sounds like we got trouble. Short work of them hoes. The next morning, Scrooge woke up in his cabin and rushed out the room to see if Goldie had escaped, only to see Goldie making him a hot plate of breakfast, which he hadn't had in forever. Very nice. I think we all know the the importance of a good breakfast. Well, as I'm always surprised at how much detail this universe has in it, what did she make him for breakfast? That I'm very curious of. I didn't think I was that far away from the safe house.
It's your last day.
Dude, y'all keep messing. Eggs, pancakes, and a cup of coffee. That's good breakfast. I like it. I like it. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we are.
This is the only place around here that the hyenas didn't dare to touch. That's good news for you. Got some really interesting intel here.
I think we could all use a break from the sounds of the city.
Looks like you got your hands full. Good luck.
Shade tech cache detected.
However, Scrooge still shouted accusations at Goldie, such as intentions to steal the gold while he was asleep, and possible drugging his coffee once more. Ah, man. I would say calm down, Scrooge, but hard to not understand where he's coming from. Let's see if we got one more skill unlock from the White House here. Let's go. Check it out. These accusations pissed Goldie off, so in retaliation, she kissed him to throw him off once more and sucker punched him in the face. Soon after, Scrooge threw a bag of flour in her face. Jesus, dude. Look at them fucking sideburns, dude. Hilarious.
Come on over here, Agent. You're gonna want to see
Oh,
this.
what do I want to unlock for my second skill? Let's see. Fixer. Punches nearby ally's armor can be manually targeted on a specific ally. That's kind of cool. We'll give that a try, actually. Where is the fucking drone? There it is. Boom. See if this guy's got anything interesting. Oh yeah, one interesting thing they added to this game was brand sets. Like brands offer small stat perks if you have 1, 2, 3 of them equipped. So kind of like gear sets like the previous game, but
Agent,
not as
seems I have
rare,
the equipment
not
I
as
need.
powerful.
I'm eager to get started.
Just give you a little boost, and they drop normally. I think you can craft them too, probably, but. And that's when they started a large brawl between one another in the cabin for 10 minutes or so until the fight all of a sudden stopped. There were men scoping the cabin from afar to see what was taking Goldie so long for her to return, but eventually they decided to return to town after not wanting to deal with Scrooge again. Rightfully so. Just leave the fucking guy alone, man. Shit. Oh man, there's a lot to do in here. Alright. What to do next? Oh, it was implied that Scrooge gonna go, okay, that's cool. There we go. Good for him, man. Get it in there. Buddy boy.
Made your day a little easier. Now back to Circle Radio. I'm your host, Andre.
Hey, Glenn. There's rumors to be medical supplies in the abandoned.
Alright. Let's pick up some shade tech.
But we could really use some anti-nausea pills and painkillers. I don't know about you.
Want to take a look at what I got?
There we are.
Enjoy some new songs.
By sunset, Goldie ended up leaving the cabin since Scrooge felt a little uneven over what just happened, but he made up an excuse saying bears and stuff would be out at night. Midnight Rider, what's going on, dude? How are you? How are you tonight? Oh, somebody said something about chips and salsa. Bitch. Doing mighty fine. What about yourself? I am doing well, man. Doing well. Happy that the Division 2 is out. Playing that game. Week's almost over. Playing Pathfinder on Sunday with the boys. We're doing well, dude. We're doing well. How's your week been going? Oh, ho, ho, shit. Then, of course, the heavy questions started rolling around with Goldie asking Scrooge for the time they spent together over the past 2 months meditating to him. Scrooge was in the alley catching Goldie's drift and just assumed she wanted her pay for the time she was with him. Oh my god.
Electronic device detected.
Where is this electronic device? Oh, it's below me. Interesting. Well, I'll have to get that another time. Gotta find a way underground. There we go. See if there's anything else to find in here. Ooh. Here we go.
Device detected.
Oh, it's not gonna play? Whatever. Only 50 cents! In retaliation, Goldie threw 50 cents paid back in his face and stormed off the mountain with Scrooge believing her to be an amazing gal, but also colder than ice. Behind his back, though, Goldie was shedding in tears. Oh, that's sad. Well, I trust they resolved their issues. Maybe not.
We're right near the library, and there's a lot of hyenas around here.
Yeah, let's go this way. Ooh. What do we got in here?
That's an impressive weapon.
Why, thank you. Okay. Those are friendlies. You know what I miss about the Division? The first one is when you play through, like, all the clothes you could find. That was always fun. Find them in dressers people had pulled out, suitcases, bags, etc., etc. That was always fun. Ooh, gun case. Then around the time Scrooge had been nearly finished with his mining experience, he did run into Goldie at the saloon she worked at one last time in an attempt to save her from a fire. Geez, so Scrooge is like fucking Tony Stark, fucking Bruce Wayne, Batman, and Iron Man all rolled into one, it seems. What is this?
Hey, Caulfield, this is Simmons. We're right.
Oh, Jesus, there's another entrance to the theater. I'm like, what is that? I've never seen that before.
They're going up in smoke. You're the good guy. Grenade away.
Hey, Agent. We got a project that's ready to be completed. Whenever you have the time.
Hey, Caulfield, this is Simmons. We're right near the library, and there's a lot of hyenas around here.
Any sign they've been inside the library yet?
However, his saving duty failed. His box of ice hit him from behind by a fire hose that hadn't been used in a while, so instead of Goldie wanting Scrooge to feel like her savior, she dragged him out. Even so, as Scrooge was leaving, back to pack up his stuff from his cabin, Scrooge found out that Goldie had slipped a letter in his pocket while he was unconscious. Let's go finish that project. Alright. There's the project manager. In Goldie's perspective, we could tell that the letter was about her rambling on about Scrooge's bad habits, but believes Scrooge would definitely come back to her when he read the whole letter. That's awfully presumptuous of her.
Hey, Caulfield.
Okay.
Hey, Caulfield. This is Simmons. Caulfield, this is Simmons. We're right near the library, and there's a...
I don't want to do that mission just yet. See if we can take this strong point.
Thanks for tuning in to Rooftops Radio with Carrie. And now, for something completely different.
However, Scrooge in the end decided not to read it over the worry that the letter would be distasteful and wanted to keep the notion that there was someone out there who cared about him deeply, at least other than his current family. Always nice to have someone care about you. Oh shit. What are we currently doing here? Well, I just left the theater settlement, and I am now going to another Shade Tech cache that was marked on my map. Shade Tech helps me unlock skills and skill upgrades. Oh shit. Actually, no, we're not going to Shade Tech cache. We're gonna hit up a stronghold. There are strong points on the map. That right there. Control point, excuse me. Currently, it's under control of the hyenas, and you have to defeat the hyenas, and then defend it against the hyenas. And then... Oh, shit. Then you own that control point. Rifle butts actually do some damage this time around, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so I don't know if there's more significance to them later in the game. But so far, control points don't seem a ton more important other than you can head to them, I don't know the exact refresh rate, but at least once a day to get some more items. So if you haven't visited them in a day, you level up, you can hit them up for some extra items appropriate for your level, which is pretty cool. Helps a lot. Oh, buddy. Oh, my buddies are running here, but they're going awfully slow. Ooh-wee. Do I want to join the party? God damn it, that's what you get when you fuck around. That's what you get when you screw around. Yes, sir. Now also mark the end of Scrooge's story in Klondike. I see. Let's go get that shade tech. By 1902, Scrooge had become a famous wealthy millionaire because of his findings in Klondike. Decided to return back to Scotland to begin growing his worldwide empire. Did you read the other comment from before? Which comment? Oh, most people speculated the letter Goldie wrote to him was a request of marriage, so Scrooge had read that. Now his entire future may have changed completely.
Hostile control point nearby.
Why didn't he read it? I wonder. Well, you said he wanted to like the idea that somebody out there cared for him, but I mean, how does he know that it could have been like a hey motherfucker, you're a piece of shit kind of letter. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore kind of letter. Check out what gear that got. Oh, yeah, that's better. Let's see this one. Oh, that's better too. Oh, so I got two of these brands on now. So what do I get? Plus 10% skill power, plus 8% health. So if I get a third one that matches that brand, I get plus 5% weapon damage. Oh. So not bad. However, because of the experience in America he gained along the way, he didn't feel that Scotland was a place of potential for him anymore. So, what did he do? Did he go back to Scotland, or did he decide not to? Ooh. Picked up a foul, huh? Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Son said he decided to go back to America towards a certain part of land he had been granted from a man he saved in Klondike from falling under freezing water. Oh, very nice. Oh, I thought this was a cool addition to this game. Shoot a lock off. Enter a cage. And you got fucking gear, dude. Pretty cool. Oh, hello.
I already explained this. Hey, Caulfield.
However, since he was in Scotland already, he decided to see his family again to see if his sisters Matilda and Hortense wanted to join him on his move to America. And I'm assuming they declined. This way. Yeah, so is his father as well, but his father said he was too old as it was and decided to remain in the McDuck castle with the young caretaker Scrooge had just hired for the job. Well, I hope Scrooge is good at hiring people.
Object of interest detected.
Oh, object of interest, huh? Oh. Oh, no, nobody around here.
Hostile control point identified.
Ooh, runner sweatpants, beige. Nothing out there. Alright, so Scrooge and his sisters eventually departed. Saw two figures from a high window waving at them, with assuming it was their father and the caretaker, even though the caretaker was just busy raking the fields by the side of the castle. Sounds eerily similar to last time that they saw somebody waving on the window. Oh yeah, you can find deer in here and shit.
Portable electronic device detected.
Buddy, you gonna go? You're just gonna stay. Alright, you can stay. Wasn't trying to force you to leave, just thought you'd be scared. Oh, toolbox. You can tell I don't really shoot guns very often. At least in real life. Oh. Nope. Oh, no, that's right. We just picked up a gun. Very nice. Oh, what's this?
You gotta lay off that crap, Peter. Look around you, for God's sake. I am.
Fergus McDuck and his wife Downey were the ones waving and said their children should be in good hands for their future, and ran into a man they hadn't seen in quite a while.
We can restore it, but it's gone. Maybe someone's grandkids would experience something close to what we used to have, but for you and me, buddy, fucking nothing. And you think getting high on that shit is there's no answer. We're all gonna die. Probably sooner than we think. Might as well enjoy myself a bit on the way. Stop it, Peter. This is not you. I didn't think so either. But I also thought I'd be dating Maya. And studying for my finals right about now. Alright. If you're set on self-destructing, I can't stop you. But I'll be around if you change your mind. It's not nothing. It is to me. Now leave me alone. I've got some self-destructing to do.
Sounds like some people had some rough times when shit collapsed. See. Fergus McDuck says Scrooge's father died a few minutes after Scrooge and his sister's departure. How convenient. I assumed that's what happened, considering that he was waving from the window.
What coming at me?
Hope that hurts.
Detecting additional hostile contact.
Oh.
Access key detected.
Huh. Oh, that was weird. That comment didn't appear before. It was a man named Quacky McDuck who had just greeted them. They then decided to go and see many other friends and family they hadn't met in a while as they walked through the wall of the bedroom. Weird. Oh, that's right. I got some sweatpants. I don't like sweatpants here. Or do we? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's not what I wanted either. Alright. And as the story of Klondike happened before the events of what went on from last stream. Now I consider all I wanted before the covered. All I wanted before the last chapter Scrooge's story begins. A story of corruption, but also an eventual new purpose in life itself. It's also 2 hours just fly by like that, though. But hey, at least you know what next week's little discussion is going to revolve around. That's gonna be a fun one as well. This was really good thus far. If talking gameplay wise, yes, I wholeheartedly agree. You are correct. There's lots to do. Lots to do. I mean, I am somewhat purposely taking my time on my main playthrough, which I'm only level 13, and this shit came out weeks ago, so yeah, I mean, I'm like fully clearing out each section before, you know, moving on to the next one, stuff like that. Like, just, there's a lot to do, and it's awesome. I love it. Fucking love it, man. Hell yeah, man. I'm into it. I love just take my time and savor. Got some shade tech to use. That's very useful. That's also very useful. All right. Young lady situated. Alright, let's sell some gear here.
I'm happy to take all this.
By next you'll begin to see how the events of the present, which you've seen from whatever you've gotten of Donald Duck and his family cartoons, come into place. Well, haven't seen much of that, but I'm sure you'll tell me about it. So
I'm looking for that.
I won't leave that. We'll leave that all for now. Anyways, well, I think that's a good time, if any, to call it. Those of you still watching, thank you for joining us. I will be back again on Thursday next week to stream some more Division. Twain streams almost every night. And if you have not, please do like and subscribe. We have content going up pretty much every day. Yeah. You can also join our Discord to keep up on what we're doing and chat with us and our other fans. Awesome possum night. Thank you for informing me of the Duck Universe. Anyways, until next time, class dismissed.